arugula salad here on this edition of Taste Tahoe. Chef Stephen Moise is going to show us how it's done. We've got organic, we've got seasonal, lots of color. Man, making my mouth water already because we're about to dig in here.
So we have candied beets, gold beets, and organic red beets. They're roasted in the oven with the skin on, tossed in oil, salt, and pepper with oil, foil on top and bottom. Okay. They take about 2.5 hours, 350 degrees.
And then arugula, always a unique taste, but the most action we're gonna have here is the butternut squash vinaigrette that you're whipping up for us. So let us know what all you're throwing in here.
So I'm doing a half cup of white balsamic and a half cup of rice wine vinegar. Okay. So I want some sweetness to it because there's some sweetness here. Then I'm actually gonna put half a teaspoon of honey.
Nice.
And then I'm going to put a half a teaspoon of Dijon mustard.
Okay.
And I'm going to season it with salt and pepper.
All right. Yeah.
So then you just puree it. It's really, really straightforward. So use as much or as little as you want. We're not going to need very much today, but that's about 3/4 of a cup. And then you just create the base. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add just about a teaspoon of chopped shallots, and that brings an onionness to it. And then I'm just going to slowly add oil to it.
As needed.
As needed.
Thickness.
And it just gives, and it thins it and thickens it at the same time. So we're just going to build the plates now.
All right. This is the fun part.
This is the fun part. So I'm just going to start with a little bit of arugula. And I don't dress the arugula because you're going to have enough dressing on there.
Absolutely, yep.
And then I really just like to just hand pick a couple of things. So
with the beets there, not putting them on a salad because you want it to stay light.
Yeah,
right?
and I think the thing is I tend to start thinking more like a guest than a chef. Is like, how would the guests eat this? They'll take a little bit of lettuce and maybe
do their own ratios.
Yeah, and it's kind of a polite way of plating in a sense.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not, but it just seems like it. What I want to do is I want to kind of offset the white plate, the green with the feta cheese on there, because if you're looking at taste combinations, the arugula is peppery, has a light pepperiness to it, but the salt comes from the feta, plus it's cold, and I kind of like that. Okay. So just take the dressing.
True chef move right here. Yeah. Making it happen.
It's wing it as you go.
I love it.
But the idea is you want to just kind of offset, and the color starts to make everything pop.
Yep.
The plate just, it seems natural. You know, you can always put some dried cranberries, which would be really good on the salad if you wanted to. But you don't want to overdo it. And if you're plating, because holidays are coming up, always have a side of dressing.
Yeah. Alrighty folks, and that is how an organic beet salad with arugula and butternut squash vinaigrette is done right here with Chef Stephen Moise from the Ridge Tahoe. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mike.
That's a wrap.